Hello everyone, Stardust King here, and welcome back to Technomancer. Let's go to Aurora Shadow Path. I will not be able to come back, bet. That's all good. Let's go mess some enemies up real quick.
Sleazeville.
Why are you saying that?
You kidding me? You can't see that this poser prince is using you to restart a war so he can fucking swim in serum?
Even if Abundance has tried to kill me, I don't know if I'm ready to do this.
I agree this mission is distasteful, but I'm sure there are other motives here. Dandolo is not the type to wave a red flag just to provoke a new war. He knows how delicate the situation is. As for the costume story, I'm sure he also has some productive purpose for that too.
Yeah, no shit. If the purpose is to get rich quick.
Don't forget, Dandolo is a merchant first, leader second, humanitarian third. Coming from a corporation, it might be hard for you to understand, but he's essentially driven by self-interest. Morality isn't the issue. It's not about good or bad, it's about what's profitable. Dandolo is simply an opportunist, and if the peace between Aurora and Abundance is sincere, then one isolated attack shouldn't instigate a whole new war.
I know this doesn't feel right, but remember, you don't owe Abundance a thing. And even if they do go back to war, it's because they were already hungry for a fight. With Dandolo, you just need to read between the lines sometimes. When we get there, maybe we can try something a little craftier and avoid a conflict altogether. I think what he really wants are the costumes, though I'm not sure why.
Yeah, that's not how it works. I'm pretty sure if you do an unprovoked attack on anybody.
Doing it just to benefit that piece of crap who makes us do his dirty work? Shit. I don't like those guys, but I flat out hate Dandolo.
Same here. But no, an unprovoked attack on anybody would, result in some kind of retaliation of some kind. Anyways, let me set up. Because these Technomancers are nothing to play with, especially if there's a huge group of them. Let's go ahead and start off by saving. New save slot for each hour. Let's see what we got here. That is a fuck ton of guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we only got one Technomancer, it looks like. Let's just go in by restarting this real quick. Okay, we're gonna go in, apply the staff buff.
Halt! Don't move.
Never mind.
What are you doing? In case you haven't heard, there's been a truce and a peace treaty's being negotiated.
Question: do we refuse Dandolo's plan or attack? Let's refuse first.
Yeah, we heard. Truth is, though, we're not...
If you're seeking asylum, I'm sorry, but
That's not what we're after. Even if the deal's tempting... Just listen. We work for a guy who wants nothing more than to restart the war between your corporation and Abundance. We were sent to attack you and make it look like Abundance broke the truce.
so why are you telling me?
Because I've seen too much blood and war for one lifetime. But I need a favor. Our backer wanted us to bring back your uniforms to prove we accomplished the mission.
Your employer won't just take your word for it? Doesn't sound like such a good employer. Here, take this key. It'll get you into our stock over there. We always have some spares. You're a Technomancer too? What a shame. Would have been nice to just talk. Exchange information we know about the settlers. About Earth.
Maybe another time, yeah? Thanks for the key.
Well, I mean, I guess that works. TBH. There's no real reason to fight anybody if we don't have to. Well, that's probably a loss of XP for me, but that's okay. I don't really need it. Okay, we can't go over there, so we gotta go the long way. Probably activate a console for a bridge. This is level 1. Good, I can do that. We got a new pipe, too. I'm gonna have to look at that. I don't really care if Dandolo gets mad at us for doing this. There's no real point in restarting a war. Like, seriously. Just because. He didn't even give us a good reason. TBH. Just because he wanted to start a war. What sense does that make? I don't get. Full war jacket on for a second. Heavy precision gun.
Hi, Zach.
Talk to Amelia.
Hello, Amelia.
Sickle knife, merchants fans. Finding a lot of stuff. Get them away, please. Thank you. Pretty sure we could have just lockpicked this, but I'm not too sure. Maybe we'll get something stronger because we did it this way as opposed to the other way. That's what I'm hoping anyways. Who knows? Maybe we actually have to fight here anyways. I prefer to do it this way. Store assistance jacket and iron hammer. Ah, okay. So after we find what we need, we probably activate that. And that probably makes it so we can cross easily.
Death to the humans! Kane avenges us!
There are troops from Kane here? Then we must fight, Zach. We have no other option. I'll explain later.
I mean, we already seen Kane. I know what you're talking about. But yeah, we fought here anyways.
Kane's troops are increasingly out of control.
You're not responsible for what every other mutant does. Who's Kane?
The leader
It's a song.
who wants to exterminate the humans. He says it is the only way for us to be free. He is a violent brute, but very smart, too. So he is very dangerous. And he gets more followers each day from those of my kind who grow tired of how humans treat us. From those who want vengeance and freedom, even if we must get it through blood. I do not think that is the way, though. Someday I will have to fight against him, but for now, we must go back to Noctis.
It was nice fighting alongside the Technomancers. The Aurora Technomancers. I wouldn't say they made the fight easier. Wouldn't even say they helped. But they did enough. Having to fight all these Technomancers would definitely be a problem, TBH. War uniform, interpretation, Noctis good. Subterfuge. Yeah, we're not gonna start a war. I can't do that in good faith. Just finding all the loot, TBH. I'm gonna have to sell all this stuff. Preferably, I do want Lucky back in our squad. It's all possible. Probably isn't, but who knows? How do we get up there?
Can't do this.
It seems like there's only one way to get up there, truly. Maybe we come from the other side? Question mark? Maybe there's just a way I'm not seeing. It's way down there. don't know. Maybe we come back at a later date. Or maybe because we didn't fight, we can't take that path. There's a few reasons why I think we can. Maybe we actually do come back. Because I feel like we still have a whole nother part, TBH. Probably close to finishing the game. Definitely over 66% of the way. I wouldn't say we're definitely over 66. Originally I speculated that we're over 70. But we haven't even reached the next part yet. But the last part is probably short, if you want me to be completely honest with you. Probably really short, to be honest. Especially because we're gonna get stronger too. Try from the Noctis.
Dandolo will have his costumes.
You think he likes playing dress up or some shit? Because, I mean, I don't really see the point.
He's an offbeat fellow, but I can't imagine him dressing up in front of the mirror. Though I can't imagine the pompous laughter if he liked the way he looked. Nah, he must have buyers. Dandolo asks for things for a reason. However indirect his requests may be, they're always planned investments that he anticipates to pay off in time.
These unis better make him happy. I don't want to keep running errands for the Prince of Dress Up.
I could be wrong, but I am doubtful his request will stop here. He is the Prince of Merchants. He'll maximize what he can get out of every friend and acquaintance.
It might seem like we're running pointless errands, but isn't it nice here? We are fed, housed, and welcomed by friends, and far from Victor's madness.
Yeah, we get it. You like Dandolo. But I'm still the one who's driving us around, and this is the last time I act like a fucking costume rental service.
That's a point. Report back to Dandolo. I'm not sure if I should save or not. I do want to know what happens if I try it the other way and murdered everybody. Probably the same exact thing, except we would have got a key from somebody else and have to fight all the other guys at once. My God, what's taking them so long? But I'll stand by my choices on this one anyways. TBH, it wasn't a bad ordeal that just happened. And
Zachariah.
We found the Aurora convoy you wanted us to hit. I got the uniforms you wanted, but sorry, Dandolo, I couldn't bring myself to start another war.
That was naive, Zachariah. Both corporations, with or without you, are working on their own excuses to return to war. Aurora for pride, and Abundance for revenge. You only delayed the inevitable.
Fine, but their blood won't be on me.
Need I remind you that we welcomed you with open arms when you had nowhere else to go? Fine, fine. I have another matter that you can take care of to make it up to me. Remember earlier when I told you Ophir's Vori have their sights set on Noctis? Want a foothold in my city that'll let them reach the other corporations? Well, the thought's been eating at me. Makes me sick to think of their violence intruding on this city. Luckily, up till now, it was just a distant threat. Scuffles in our fair city and the attitudes of some of our newer inhabitants make me wonder why they haven't already found their way in.
What do you want me to do exactly?
Investigate. Suss it out. You know the Vori, their methods, probably even some of their members. If they're here, I'm sure you'll see them. When you do, lure them out, then kick them out. We don't want them here. Oh, one more thing, probably nothing. I'm sure you're aware the ASC now controls Ophir. And, as I'm sure you can imagine, its constant surveillance makes it difficult for our underground matters. All thanks to new asinine restrictions created daily, like a tightening noose. So I need you to smuggle some of our merchandise into the city's underworks, as you call it, to one of our clients. And since I know you know them well, it should be a cakewalk for you. And lucrative. Very lucrative. My property manager will give you the goods.
I'll do my best. I thought the city accepts everyone. Or just everyone but the Vori. I doubt everyone you've let in here has a spotless record.
Certainly. But most come here to start a new life. Perhaps they were crooks, bandits, maybe worse. But they're repentant crooks, bandits, and maybe worse. The mobs aren't coming here to change. They're coming to spread their ways. The Vori, as you call them, try to set up parallel governments everywhere they go, sticking their fingers in every little pie, affecting free market, getting their way with violence. Their ways affect the trade and proper functioning of our people. Not to mention that Mr. Anton Rogue started a little pissing match with me. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna lose.
I'm not gonna do that. Maybe they're back. Potentially. Hopefully. I wonder. Alright, there was something right there. What's taking them so freaking long? You'd think they'd be back by now. You would think they would be back. Try saving one more time. Or resting one more time. Maybe there's something specific that triggers them. My God, it's still not back. I waited like freaking days for them to come back.
Had another power outage this morning.
Damn! It happens a few times a day now.
Welcome.
Dandolo asked me to check in with everyone around here. Just wondering if you've been a victim of threats, extortion, or robbery lately.
Look, why are you looking to rock the boat, huh? There are men that you don't want to mess with. But if the prince trusts you... Yeah, a couple of scary-looking guys have been making the rounds, threatening a bunch of us. We pay them loads of serum or they say they'll bankrupt us. Those that said no are slowly losing their businesses.
How's that?
Their merchandise is getting stolen or ruined. One got beat on his way home. The rest of us are staying scared and paying what they want.
Where can I find them? Don't worry. They won't bother you after I'm done.
Yeah, just don't make things worse for us, you know? The ones I've seen hang around the center of the market.
Then that's where I'll go. Relax. It's gonna be over soon.
Yes, no. Would you get out of my way? Thank you. No merchandise that I'm interested in. This is center of the market, probably.
Sir, please.
Oh, let's say somebody already calling for us to help them.
Help me! They killed my husband! Sir, I'm sorry to... I heard you help people around the city. Heard you had compassion for those in need. I'm sorry. My name is Carlotta.
Zachariah Mancer. What can I do for you?
It's my husband. He's gone. He just... I know he's dead. I know it. Whoever did it, please. Find whoever did this to him. Find those men.
What men, ma'am? You saw men take your husband?
No, I mean, I don't know. Some men came to find him a while ago. Threatened him, saying they wanted him to pay him serum in return for their protection. He said no, and their threats got worse. Then one morning, when I wasn't there, something happened at the shop. Everything was overturned, broken, and Fabio was gone. I know they did it!
All right, all right. It sounds like the Vori. And if it is, unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna find your husband alive either. I'm sorry. But do you know where I could find them?
Last time I saw them, they were around the community soup. Please, please make them pay for what they did.
I'll do my best to find them, ma'am. You've got my word.
I see you have a chest in your...
Fuck. Fuck! First those bastard Vori poison Ophir, and now they show up here, pulling the same shit? This will not stand, Zach. We're throwing them all out!
Yeah, I see she has some locks here, some lockers. I know you just lost your husband, but I must take all your precious loot. You don't need all this good quality metal and these exploding trouts.
Do I see Vori and Noctis? No, look at that, I do. Your cover's blown. Get out.
Sure. Right after you.
I want to make sure you understand a few things. First, I'm a Technomancer. Second, you know someone that can get shocked so bad that they permanently forget their own name, right? I suggest you think about those two things while you start packing.
You'd torture us over this. Really? Fine. We'll get out of your damn city. But I'd watch out after we tell Anton about this.
What's Anton gonna do to the greatest Technomancer that ever lived? Nothing, that's what. Nothing. Is he really a Vori? He's been here this whole time.
Hey
He's
there.
chilling here.
I was told to come find you.
Looking to smuggle merchandise to Ophir? You've come to the right place. Hope Dandolo explained the risks.
Not really, but I know Ophir well enough. He probably just didn't want to worry me.
You may think you know the city well, pal, but you've never tried to go through it with contraband. You find yourself caught by customs agents or guards, and they ain't gonna slap your wrist. Good luck!
Not too keen on this smuggling gig. Don't even know what's in the box. What if tomorrow Ophir gets blown to smithereens? What if it was our fault? How could I live with myself?
We don't have a choice. He's giving us a place to stay, so we owe him. Plus, I don't think he's into risking an entire city's worth of clients.
Yeah, alright, fine.
You always have a choice, Zachariah. You always have a choice. Do not let them tell you otherwise, Zachariah. Do not let them tell you otherwise. Anyways. So what, how many missions did the Major give us before we had to start a new area?
Please?
What do you have for me, buddy?
What's going on?
Well, my name is Marco, and I'm in charge of the network of wind turbines in Noctis.
Nice to meet you, but I don't really know why you're reaching out to me.
Well, I know that you've helped our prince, and I thought, I have a big problem. We're dealing with a series of robberies like we've never experienced before. Many wind turbines have been taken apart, and their components have disappeared. Without this source of energy, the city could disappear. The water, the electricity we use, everything comes from the wind turbines.
You want me to find the thieves?
Well, yes. I was told that a mutant thief had in his inventory parts that seemed to come from our facilities. If you could interrogate him?
Why don't you do it yourself?
That's because he's a thief. Not really the nicest kind of individual, you see. And there are probably more people behind all this. Please?
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
This is probably that one random guy that we saw earlier. That's the robbers. Yep, it's him. Oh, he's under the thing. That's new.
My name's Zachariah Mancer. The Merchant Prince sent me to give you a message. You're not wanted here, so get the hell out. End of message.
Message received. Now return this message. Eat my ass, you prick. My boss said we should stay, so we're staying. End of message.
There's the reason I'm not surprised you're still just a grunt among the Vori. Let me help you out a bit. You know what happens now that you've been spotted here. 1, you're smart and you leave. Or 2, the Merchant Prince is gonna pin your ass down naked in the desert for a long, long date with the sun. Then watch you die of slow pains to death.
You don't honestly think you're even half as scary as Anton, do you? Really? Come on, man. Be honest with yourself.
I'd like to say
Nope,
this
try
isn't
this easy
personal,
way.
but it is.
Catch these hands. We just left. There's a lot more of them than I originally thought. That's okay. All rather weak though. That was a critical hit, wasn't it?
Never would have thought they'd disguise themselves so well. They're either getting smarter, or someone a lot smarter above them is calling the shots. Anton must have put his top men here. I knew that tall guy at the city entrance looked familiar.
Oh, tall guy at the city entrance, huh? We need to see what's in there. Okay, so we can go down here. Let's go down there.
Stop right there! Nobody enters by order of the prince.
Well, guess we're not going that way. Not sure why we can't go that way, but we'll find out sooner or later. Let's go kick the rest of the Vori out, and then go talk to the mutant thief at the top of this area.
Ah, now there's a familiar fucking face. The notorious wanted Mancer from Ophir. You have any idea how much serum your head's worth? If the boss hadn't told us to stay away from that contract, I'd have it in a bag right now.
How'd you find Noctis? Not like it's on a map.
Just like everyone else here, a smuggler got us in. And why wouldn't we? Ain't everyone welcome in Noctis? Total opposite of Ophir. We just blended in with the crowd escaping that shithole city. And the rest is the present. And damn if I don't love this place. So much opportunity. A breath of fresh air unlike the stale bullshit of Ophir. A lot of serum to be made here. Not as much corruption, for sure, but we're working on that.
Dandolo sent me.
And you want me to give a fuck?
You and the Vori have been extorting and murdering in Noctis since you got here. We're tired of it, and we're asking you to leave. Nicely. You're not wanted here.
Oh, okay. And I'm supposed to say, thank you for asking so polite? We'll be leaving now? Boss said you were smart, but I'm starting to think otherwise. So here's what we'll do. We stay, you act like you don't know we're here, and maybe down the line, I throw some work your way. Good? Good, all right, go on. Get out of here.
I tried to reason with you. I'm done trying now.
I actually don't even remember seeing this guy. Anton seems to be minding his business. Attacking me as a fighter. How are you not dead? My god. He hit it in the least. I thought that was Phobos for a second, but it wasn't. Phobos. This shit just got the meaning of his name.
Yeah, I better go talk to Anton. Otherwise, he won't stop sending men until we cave, and he wins.
Look at that. We leveled up to. Oh, I guess there's only one place to go now.